Hello everyone, Dan McAtee with Megalodan Adventures. Here today to talk to you about the most underrated hike in Glacier National Park. It is the Kintla Lake to Bowman Lake. A lot of people call it the Kintla Bowman Loop, which is actually not a loop, but it's not hard to get back to your car from Bowman to Kintla. There's always people in the parking lot willing to give you a ride. It's very easy. We've never had to wait more than 10 minutes after we came out to catch that ride back up to Kintla. So don't fret over that. If you don't like that idea, you will be driving right past the Pole Bridge Mercantile and you need to stop there. They have all the supplies you need, wonderful deli, pastries. Make a stop there regardless, but there's always somebody there that you can talk to and arrange a time to pick you up when you come out at Bowman Lake and give you a ride back. Not sure what they're charging these days. It used to be anywhere from $60 to $80 to do that, but again, I don't recommend that. I recommend you just catch a ride with somebody, much easier. So let me talk to you a little bit about the route, because this is pretty important. I've done this route many different ways, but I'm going to give you my highest recommendation and why. Your first stop should be Upper Kintla Lake, not Kintla. Do the 11 and a half miles, 12 miles to get to Upper Kintla. It's a fairly flat hike. It does variate from the lake a little bit at times, but pretty easy hike to get to this first campground. If you don't, the next day you're going to have to cover this 5.3 miles, and then you're going to have to cover the 5.6 to get to Boulder Pass, which is absolutely brutal. That 5.6 miles is almost straight elevation gain. So it's much better if you can do the night before, get to Upper Kintla, do that 5.6 miles and take your time getting up, because that is the most beautiful part. Other than maybe, some people would argue that the hole in the wall area is just as beautiful, but you're going to be looking at glaciers and beautiful mountains the whole way. You can also make your second stop hole in the wall, or you can do Boulder and hole in the wall if you want to extend it a day. It's a great area. If you're going to spend an extra day someplace, this is the area to do it in. The rest of it's all downhill. Basically, you're going to come to Brown. Brown is it doesn't have the views that the other campgrounds do. And then down to Bowman. Bowman's a beautiful last stop. It's right on the water. Get yourself cleaned up. Knock that grime and sweat and everything else off of you that has built up over the last few days in the backcountry. And then on out to the end here. So I'm going to show you the video here of the last hike I did, and then we'll be back to recap it here in just a few minutes. I think we're all kind of set up here. Dave's got his tent up. This is my bivy sack. Sleep on the ground here tonight. Getting ready to take our packs down here and hang them up, get them up off the ground, get the food all out of the, up off the ground and away from us.
Here we are waking up. Got a little bit of rain last night,
Yep.
but Dan's revived. My tent did pretty good.
Yep. So day 2, and sun's about ready to come up over the mountains and the lake, so go get motivated, get up, walk down and see if we can see that. All right, so along the trail, As you can see, this is the problem with hiking in the morning in the lowlands. Everything's wet, so your pants get soaked, and that's why you don't want to wear cotton ever out here. But one thing we've run across is these are called thimbleberries. And the reason they're called thimbleberries, I don't know if you can see the inside, so it kind of looks like a thimble. But these are actually very good eating. If I compare it to something, it'd be like eating a sweet tart. They're a little bit grainy, but again, very nutritious. I am soaking wet, carrying a lot of extra pounds because of all the wetness, obviously. So, hopefully Dave made it okay to the next campground. I still got about 3 miles to go, and it's straight up right there. So, shot of Upper Kintla Lake. Sun's starting to sink low in the sky. I can't climb fast enough to keep up with it. But anyways, taking a little break here. I think I've maybe hopefully only got about another half mile to make it into camp. All right, not too far from my destination, and look at that gorgeous sunset. I'm thinking this is the pass. I'm about a quarter mile or half mile or so away from it, so I had to stop and admire this. So getting ready to arrive at camp, and it's about 9 o'clock at night right now, but I noticed right up on the hillside here we got some mountain goat. It's always a sign of good luck. Sitting here drying some stuff off, and got a mule deer come walking by. So we're on the trail. Got Dave up ahead. We're leaving Boulder Pass, which is back here. That's where we camped last night. And headed kind of south. And right now, then we'll eventually turn west. But I think this is probably an old glacier in here from the looks of it. It looks like a footprint of a glacier. But pretty neat country, so we're hoping as soon as we break over this crest here that it's going to be downhill for a while. And I can't tell you how much I'm hoping that's what it is. So all right, we'll catch you over at the hole in the wall. Crazy rock formations. We are coming up on the other end of the pass after about 20 miles total to get here. We got about 8 more miles to go today. Pretty cool up here on top. Somehow we gotta get down out of here. All right, stopped here to get some water. Pretty good water source, obviously. Everybody else is doing it too. So Dave is up filtering right now. So our destination is somewhere around the corner of that mountain. I wonder if this is the hole in the wall. All right, we're in camp at, where are we at, Dave?
Brown.
Yeah, Brown Mountain Campground. So today's hike was fairly easy other than taking a tumble over the rocks, dislocating my shoulder, but but the hike itself was pretty easy. So tomorrow we have a little over 7 miles down to Bowman Lake. That's where we'll camp for that night, and then about the same going out, about another 7.5 miles out from there the next day. So all right, came to just before Bowman Campground, we hope. You guys make the creek crossing a little bit easier. Nice bridge. So we just made it to Bowman Lake. Lake's over here in the background. This is where we're going to be bedding down for the night. Nice little camp area. Don't. So we are at Bowman Lake. This is our final stop before tomorrow's hike out, which is about a little over 7 miles, 7.1, 7.2. And it's been a great trip. We've had some challenges for sure, but you know what? It ended up being great. We'll be back out tomorrow by probably noon or 1 o'clock. And I kind of hate to see it go, but we just came down from these beautiful mountains up here. So, see you back home. All right, so just like that, we're at the beach. Hanging out still at Bowman Lake. Yeah, we had a lot of time here this afternoon. We got here pretty quick because most of the time we were ascending from the higher elevations, so a lot of downhill and level hiking to get here. So we had enough time to jump in the lake, get cleaned up a little bit, set up our camp, took a little nap, and we're probably about an hour or so away from dinner time. And so we thought we'd come down and spend a little time on the beach. And what a beautiful, beautiful beach. All right, so out of the mountains for now. We are back at Bowman Lake, kind of the beach and parking lot area. Dave has went up ahead trying to go get her car at Kintla. Okay, thanks everybody for watching our presentation today, our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a couple of things that I want to throw in a recap. That number one, you need to prepare to be wet. You are going to be on the western slopes of the mountains the first couple of days. The mornings are wet, as you probably saw in the video. You're going to get your legs, your pants. If you have frog togs, if you have any type of waterproof pants, I highly recommend that you wear them. The weather is unpredictable in these mountains. So the other thing is get to the permit office early. If you haven't submitted your request for this hike early and received a permit before you go, get there 5 o'clock in the morning. Set at the door, be one of the first ones in. Unfortunately, this hike is available when some of the more popular ones in the middle of the park, some of the easier hikes are the ones that will go first. So a good chance you can get on this hike one way or the other. You may have to do it in reverse. You may have to do one of the campgrounds that you don't want first, but it's generally available. Finally, I want to recap here, Megalodan Adventures. You're looking at our first video we're putting out. One that's going to be one of many. I've been a lifetime adventurer and fossil artifact hunter, and we're going to be putting out a lot of videos, anything from the bottom of the ocean to the tips of the mountains. And so stay tuned. It's going to be fun for all of us. If you liked the video, please subscribe and hit that like button for me. Thank you very much.